motion to authorize me to enter into the fire response contracts with both St. Johnsville and Canterbury.
I'll make the motion to authorize Town Supervisor McCoy to enter the fire response contract with St. Johnsville and Canterbury.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? So we're not adopting the 2017 budget this evening.
Do we have to table it or?
No, because there was no motion to introduce it. In an email, Neil had indicated there was still some concern about approving the Montgomery County mitigation plan. I can invite Bill Rohr to our December meeting. To my knowledge, there's no deadline for this. I was not given a deadline. Would that be helpful?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Because at this moment I'm opposed to it also, so I have some very grave reservations about it.
Yes, I do, simply because I don't have enough facts.
You're on the, well, Betty, you're on the planning board, right? And do you have any information or input? Okay, have other towns signed on? Okay.
We canceled the one for this one.
Okay.
Were you part of this mitigation plan? Did you work on it? No?
Okay, so I'll invite Bill to come. It's the 28th, he may not be able to, but otherwise I'll ask about January, and if he has some kind of deadline, I'll just have to let you know.
Yeah.
All right, so send that out. We need the motion to reappoint Joe to the planning board.
That we do in January, the organization meeting.
What is the expiration?
The expiration is December 31st. Waiting till January is a problem for the planning board because he's our vice
Sitting chair.
chairperson, and we don't have a chairperson.
Yeah.
And we meet the first week in January, you meet the third week in January.
We
So
have
we'd
an
be
organizational
operating.
We have an organizational meeting.
That's
first.
fine, we can
Okay,
do.
well,
appointment
so we
today.
just will operate with.
No, we could do the, there's no reason why we would. Okay. So, and do you have the term? Do you have the term? It's
No,
3
I
years,
wouldn't.
right?
I think it's on a 5-year term.
It's
5
5 years.
5 members.
Joe is on a 1-year term, which his
He
1
was
year
ending.
expires, so
Right.
he begins a 5-year term.
Okay, so he'll begin a 5-year term then, okay. So that would be
December
21.
21, December 30th, 31st.
You sure it's not 22? 17 plus
No, we
It's
gotta count
it's
17.
16, it's
Gotta
17,
count
18,
17.
19,
So
20,
gotta count
21.
17.
20 and 21.
5. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Need a motion?
Mhm.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to reappoint Joel Falsarello to the planning board for a 5-year term, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name.
Falsarello.
I'm sorry.
That's it.
Thank you.
That's all right.
It's LA?
LA, yes.
Oh, it's
All
L-O
this
here on the
time.
print, okay. There's the reason.
I've heard it.
Epiphany.
I've heard it butchered worse, so that's fine.
Okay, that's why I asked. I
Second.
didn't want to offend anyone.
I apologize about that, I probably
That's
did
okay.
it.
That's not the last, it won't be the last time I see it spelled that way, so.
Okay.
Second.
Any discussion?
I'd just like to say that although I was a huge fan of the previous planning board, these guys have picked up the ball and there we go. And each one of them are really working hard. So thank you to the folks that are here, but I want to say thank you.
Again, as liaison, I've been to every meeting, and I'm really pleased with what I see is going on within that planning board. They're making headway, everybody's cooperating, it's working, is what I see, and I really appreciate that. I really do, and I'm sure the people of town do too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and for any questions in terms of process, we'll just, when we the January organizational meeting, we'll just ratify it.
Mhm.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. We need a motion to designate Gerhart Road, the north section from Daggett to Hickory Hill, and Con Road from the Forest property to the Block Farm as seasonal.
I'll make the motion that we designate both those sections of Con and Gerhardt's as seasonal roads.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. We're holding off on the County Gerhart Youth Center. I will make sure there is a voucher for our next meeting and also follow up to see if we actually do need to enter into contract. And that's it, right?
No, justice reports and,
That's just,
Oh, the budget,
abstracts,
that's the
yeah.
one I
oh, you
forgot.
mean the extras
Yeah. And then we need to amend the
budget.
2016 budget to, what's the proper way to,
To conform.
we need a resolution for this. I can't just do a motion. Yeah, I need a resolution. So I will make sure to have a resolution at the next meeting to amend the 2016 budget.
Something.
Yeah, because it needs to include the budget lines. And,
Right, where it's going into.
okay. All right, then the justice report.
I'll make a motion to approve the justice report.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, and the motion to approve the abstract.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, and then we'll open it up for public comment.
Whatever happened with the Don's electric bill? Did you guys pay it? And then I heard there's another voucher because you're only allowed to, wasn't it like $1,200? You sent a check to them for like $900, and now there's another voucher for the rest of it. Did he accept the fact that you couldn't pay him over $1,000? I mean, and is there another voucher right now that you have to pay him the rest of it?
We did just have a voucher.
I mean, because it's supposed to go out for bid if it's $1,000 or more.
And
So-
and we negotiated a different price.
Well, then he sends you another bill.
I'll look into it.
Thanks.
A couple of quick questions, not points. Seems like the court's got a bullseye on its back. I just want to make 3 quick points. One, that the board has no jurisdiction over the court. It's done through the court systems. They can make their recommendations, and it has to be okayed by the judge and the unified court system. All right. 2, the court system is not set up to be a moneymaker. All right. If you want the court set up to be a moneymaker, tell the cops to start writing 32 and a 30, courtesy of the town of Palatine board. Think of that. 3rd, I just did the numbers quick. Linda, you said they had $35,000 in the last 5 years. If you check your figures, that covered Sarah's salary and the board's salary for the last every year. Just a point.
Thank you.
That's not correct, though.
Huh?
That's not correct.
Is it close?
No, the supervisor salary is not included in the court, either contractual.
No. I meant the $35,000 was put into the general fund, which covered your salary and the board's salary. over the 5 years.
It's not means that it wasn't paying it out, it's just
Yeah,
the amount.
it's just the amount.
That's not how municipal budgeting works.
Doesn't get it.
Understood, okay. Any other comments?
Fucking hand job.
Again, Paul Spencer. Again, thank you for recognizing me. From the as usual. Just a quick comment on the past election. As elections go, never are we all happy, or never are we all unhappy. In the case being what happened in this past election, I'm not sure if you call it a win-win or a win-lose or what. In certain contests within the state, our present supervisor didn't fare well enough against Amador to win. But the win-win of the situation was we didn't get rid of Amador, but we have retained our supervisor. And I'm hoping that we'll all stand behind her and give her more consideration than some of the people do. It's a trying job. Everybody can come up with, oh, it's a law here, it's a law there. You spend all week, all month on your computer looking up different laws. But look at the job that the person is doing. I don't care whether it be Sarah here or somebody in another township or another county. It's a job that's got to be done, and it's a job that's being well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul. Any other comments? All right, motion to close public comment.
I'll make the motion to close public comment.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, and before we close, I did remember, where are we with the building cleaning? Do we have somebody coming in?
He's
A
supposed to be.
building cleaning? Yeah, they came in the day before election.
Okay,
Okay, good.
do they come in regularly?
About once a month.
Okay, is it working out?
Yeah, if it needs to be, he told me to call him, it needs to be cleaned more than once a month.
Okay.
And so far, we've only had to have it once a month.
Okay.
I mean, as the weather gets worse, you know, with
It's
snow
gonna
and
change.
everything else, and it needs to be within.
Can we kind of leave that to your discretion? Would that be fine? Would that be agreeable with the rest of the board?
Well, it's up to the board.
Supervisor?
Yeah, I mean, Linda's the one who's here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
She's gonna
saying.
know when it's not like
She's
this.
gonna know when it doesn't look good, when it needs attention.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, we have the, you know, he can't come in every day.
No,
No,
that's
no.
For some
true.
reason, you know?
But they do a good job when they do come, they do a
Okay.
thorough job,
Oh,
very thorough.
you know, if we can, as you said, sometimes we're able to get away with maybe every other month at certain times of the year, but then of course,
Yeah, right.
other times we can't.
Well, we, you know, other than a maybe mop here and a mop there, you know, it really, the only reason we did it was because it was election, and we wanted it to
Oh,
look
certainly,
nice and clean
certainly.
for.
No, I'm not
you know,
against
the
that.
public.
No, I want it cleaned up.
But the garbage is, I mean, for a while it was like piling up, and is that all taken care of?
Yeah.
Good.
Great.
I have a question. Anywhere on the audit as to when they're gonna do it, or?
No, they had called me a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago, to do it Monday, and it was the week of the election, and I said, I just can't do that. So, and then after that, you don't know again, you just get called.
But we're still supposed to get it done, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
All right, then we need the motion, unless there's anything else, we need the motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions?
Linda's gonna be.
Yeah.
Second.